Yo, what up? This your man V from Fade Info, and we back. As promised, I got 5 tips for people that want to manage their money, for the barbers, the stylists, the massage therapists, the dentists, doctors, and the self-employed professionals of the world. This is the official video for you with these 5 principles. Now, we're going to learn today. So let's take a second and let the low frequency, not intelligent people turn the video off, and the real ones stay. Put that thumbs up if you're on YouTube, and hit that heart if you're watching this on my Instagram. Right? Let's get right into it. Number 1, save 10% of all that you make. That's a pretty simple principle just to get things started. You want to be able to put together like an emergency fund. So saving 10% entails $10 for every $100, $100 for every $1,000, $250 for every $2,500, and so on and so forth. I mean, if your money coming in slow, 10 cents for every dollar. Every little bit counts. You want to work smart, not hard. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to be exerting all this energy, doing all this hard work, and then when something happens, like you got to get your car fixed, you got nothing there because you didn't save. Save is the first principle, number 1. And you don't have to necessarily do 10%. You could do 20, you could do 30. I know there are some schools of thought that, I've seen they got this FIRE group. FIRE is an acronym, it's Financial Independence, Retire Early. And their ideology is that you should save 75% of all that you make. I mean, man, that's extreme. I don't know if I could do that. You will be living way below your means. I still want you to enjoy life, have fun, go out to dinner, check a movie, but just piece away a little bit. Pay yourself first. Before you pay the bills, before you do everything else, pay you first. Especially for the self-employed people that make money before you pay taxes. So you want to pay yourself first before you pay the government. Because if you're in the regular folk, I'm talking about like low income, middle class, they're going to hit you. The rich are the people that evade taxes legally. So, for people like us, you got to save, man. Which brings me to number 2. Create that emergency stash. Once you've calculated your monthly expenses, everything that you do for the month, between the bills, car payment, utilities, all of your bills, leisure, dinner, food, everything, whatever that may be for the month. So let's just assume it's $3,000 for the month, right? Assuming that, big number. So you need, for 3 months, $9,000 in the stash for 3 months, because you never know what may happen. You never know what may go wrong. You got to be able to anticipate, think positive, but anticipate that something may happen. You never know, so you need to have that stash. Number 3, it's pretty simple. This one, don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't use it to get your Cuban. Do not splurge and go on a trip with this emergency fund. Don't do anything ridiculous with the emergency fund. It's only for emergencies. Your man get locked up, you need to bail him out, get him a lawyer. That's not your emergency. You know what I'm saying? Unless, you're together doing whatever it is that you're doing. It's not your emergency. This is for you and your family only. So number 3 is don't touch it. Number 4 on my money principle list is fix all of the leaks. Fix the leaks in the boat. Any recurring fees and subscriptions, there's no reason why you need Netflix, Hulu, Tidal, Spotify, Apple Music. Why do you have a gym membership if you don't go? If you're not gonna go, get rid of it. I will hope that you're going to the gym getting right, but if you're not, then get rid of it. Anything that you're spending money on, when you check your monthly statement, if you're not utilizing it, it needs to go, because it's taken away from that 10% that you could be paying yourself. And watch out for the hidden fees. The overdraft fees and the bank fees and stuff like that. Any type of extra fees from any bill that you have. Read your bills, because they will be charging low. They're taking their little percentages, 1, 2, 3, all of that adds up. And if it's coming from If it's coming from your account, that's money that you could be saving, that you can have for you. Number 5 is specifically for the self-employed people. Learn how to invest and prepare for your retirement. Because for us, the self-employed people, we have no 401k plan or some official pension retirement plan. You got to find these tools on your own. So now that you let's fast track. You've got your emergency stash. You're still saving your 10% religiously. Now you're thinking I want to be able to work because I want to work when I'm 60, 70 or 50, 60, 70, You want to work because you want to and you love what you do, not because you have to. You want to be a door greeter at Walmart, do that because you want to do it, not because you have to do it. Period. So, there are all types of wealth building tools, invest in real estate, Roth IRAs, fixed income annuities. Life insurance is a huge wealth building tool that you can use. And collectibles that you can hold and sell later, old cars, old art, like precious metals. Me, I'm a collector of comic books. I like to collect comic books and I got a few coins and stuff like that too. So, things like that, things that can appreciate. Once you go down the path of research for collectibles and things that you can invest in, things that you may like and love that actually have some value to the masses, not just you, you can buy those things and hold on to them in a safe or a storage unit, stuff like that. And these are tools that you can use. Now, I didn't go super in depth with the Roths and the life insurance and stuff like that. These are things you should talk to a fiduciary about, or a financial advisor, a trusted individual about. But these are all things that you can use as a self-employed person, or just somebody that's, taking life by the horns and making your own path and blazing it. You know what I mean? Now, quick bonus, if you want to go a little bit more in depth, I'll recommend 2 books to you. One book that changed my life is Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. I've been telling people to read this book since 2006. This book pretty much changed my way of thinking, to know the difference between assets and liabilities. I've lived by that book, and I've read a few more of Robert Kiyosaki's books, which I'm not going to discuss here. Save that for another video. But my second book that I want to recommend to you is Money Master the Game by Tony Robbins. Really, really in depth. Once you get your financial literacy going, that's a perfect book to read to really get the mind going and understand investment and understand money and how it works. Those are my 5 principles, because I see that a lot of barbers are making videos about how to cut hair and stuff like that, but there's nobody really talking about how to manage your funds and how to save and how to prepare for the future. And we're going through this crisis right now, and it's really tough for some people. It's a tough time. Really, really, really tough time. So you want to be prepared for things like this. So I hope these principles help you out along your way. This is your man V from Fade and Flow, and I'm wishing you the best. Hope you're staying safe during the quarantine. And once we post-corona put these principles into place, and I promise you they'll work for you. I'm not telling you nothing wrong, man. I don't have to put on big gold chain, show you the private jet for you to believe what I'm telling you. It's all facts. All right. I'll link some more videos right here or right here. Click on them, and I'll see you when you get there. All right. Peace.